are the benefits of supplements in your diet?
Supplements are good to supplement your diet. You shouldn't use it instead of. It's just rather to build up on top. So if your diet's not exactly spot on, so something like a multivitamin helps fill in your nutritional gaps just to make sure you got all the nutrients you need every day. So you can kind of treat a lot of supplements like insurance, just a backup, making sure you're getting all the supplements you need.
Okay, beautiful. What should you be doing in order to achieve your goal weight?
You should definitely not be going on like things like crash diets, so stuff like the lemon detox, where all you drink is lemons for a week. Because with that, you're losing fluid and muscle. So the more lean muscle you have, the faster metabolism is going to be. So as soon as you go off the diet, you're going to have less muscle. Therefore, your metabolism is going to be slower. You're just going to put on more weight than what you were before. So it's much better to implement healthy eating and exercise, because that's why it's going to be sustainable, and it's going to be rather like a sustained weight loss rather than a band-aid fix.
Yep.
So think exercising nearly every day. Depends what people's fitness levels are. But then just eating clean.
Yep.
And also eating regularly. So if you don't eat every 3 hours, your body goes into starvation mode, starts storing fat, starts wasting muscle. So you'll see a lot of people trying to lose weight by just starving themselves, but it's just doing the opposite. So if you think of your metabolism like a fire, the more food you put into it, the brighter, or good food I should say, the brighter it's going to burn, the faster your metabolism is going to be. When you're not putting any food on it, that's like putting water on the fire, and also that's going to be slowing down your metabolism.
Okay, so what role would you say supplements play in weight loss?
So like I was saying before, they add an extra, or they supplement your diet. So there's a lot of things like thermogenic fat burners. I don't know if you've heard of that. Basically what they do is they increase your core temperature, so you burn 2 to 4 times the amount of calories that you usually would be. So things like that help expedite your weight loss. But when things like weight loss shakes and things supplement meals, that's not it's not sustainable, and it's not really realistic to be on meal replacements for the rest of your life. So it's much better to have ones that supplement your diet rather than cut out your nutrition, because you still want your proper nutrition from your food.
Yeah, beautiful. Are there any instances that you're aware of where supplements have been used and abused?
Yeah, definitely. So like you were saying before, thermogenic fat burners, where they increase your core temperature. There's you might have heard of Jacked, on a lot of pre-workouts where a lot of people use them to get more energized before a workout. But they had an ingredient, 1,3-dimethanoline, which is basically a simple chemical structure to MDMA, so it's the herbal form of speed really. But a lot of people used to use it before they went out to get them even more drunk, per se. So then there was an instance, this is actually why they're banned now, because one guy in America had the equivalent, the max Jack servings you should have a day is 3 servings. He had the equivalence of 63 or 64 servings in his system, as well as alcohol on top of that. So there's instances where people just take it too far and then over-rely on things. Or another example is a girl came in. This is obviously suffering an eating disorder, bulimia, and she, rather than trying to help her condition, she was wanting to rely on a multivitamin to fill in nutritional gaps, because obviously she wasn't eating. But then in the times that she was binging, she wanted appetite suppressant to make sure she wasn't binging. So realistically, all she wanted to do was rely on the nutrients given from a multivitamin, which it's going to help increase your nutrients you're getting throughout the day, but you definitely shouldn't rely on it instead of food. It's just things like that where people over-rely on it.
Yep. And are there any risks involved with supplement usage?
Yeah. So if you don't know how you're using it or when you're using it, so like I was saying before, if you're using it instead of nutrition, or when people use thermogenic fat burners and they've got heart conditions, because it's increasing your core temperature, increasing the heart rate, if you've already got like heart palpitations or regular heartbeat or anything like that, if you're going to further increase your heart rate, you're going to risk cardiac arrest. Or people just don't know when to use things. If you're using things together, like even herbal interactions, just say if you're using pharmaceutical drugs already, if they interact in certain ways and you don't know about the combinations, how they can be bad for you, then it's not going to be the best. Or even if, like, just say you're going to be having surgery and you're having high doses of garlic, that's a blood thinner, so with that you're going to have excessive bleeding. So just, even though definitely garlic's healthy to take for an immunity booster, but if you don't know the right way to take it, then it's not really the best for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.